An automobile can in many ways be a status symbol for its buyers. So what automobile trumps them all? That's the subject of this week's Auto Feature, where we look into the pinnacle of mobile luxury. One of the brands purveying such opulence is BMW. And to see how pampering it is, we take a ride in the 7 Series sedan.
The BMW 7 Series line is the marque's most luxurious offering. It is their flagship vehicle and is only offered in sedan form. Built to offer unparalleled comfort, it is one of the largest sedans you'll see at just over 5 meters long. It all begins with its very imposing facade. The first thing you notice are the distinctive kidney grills, standing vertically at the very front. Slightly recessed on either side are the broad headlights, crowned by eyebrows for signal lights. Below it is a broad lower intake that integrates fog lights at opposite ends. Wheel arches begin immediately after housing massive 17-inch wheels on 55 series tires. A side turn signal indicator is housed in chrome just beside it. Above all this, the hood continues toward the cabin. It rises sharply, gently descending toward the back. Just below it, a crease forms just under the shoulder line. Door handles are aligned perfectly to this, to be as aerodynamic as possible. At the back, the rear windscreen lands on a flat deck. Under the clip are large taillights on the corners. A chrome strip stretches across the trunk. It cleverly hides the reverse lamps. Further below are the reflectors and twin tailpipe mufflers. Being such a massive car, it takes a lot of muscle to move it along. That's all taken care of by the 3.0-liter straight-six common rail turbo diesel engine. It routes power through a 6-speed automatic to the rear wheels. Keeping bumps at bay is a double-arm front axle in front and an integral V rear axle with air suspension in the rear. Bringing the car to a stop are disc brakes on all wheels, governed by ABS with electronic brake force distribution. Besides ABS, there are also a number of safety features like dynamic traction control and dynamic stability control. At night or in inclement weather, drivers will enjoy the automatic features the car comes with. First off, there's the auto headlight function that turns on when it begins to get dark. These headlights are active and point wherever the wheel turns. For rainy days, the auto wipers turn on when it senses droplets. It also adjusts its speed to the strength of the rain. Parking should also be a breeze with rear parking camera and sensors all around the vehicle. Now that you've seen how it runs, it's time to see how it rides. Inside the BMW is a truly welcoming cockpit. A mix of the finest materials create a 3-tone cockpit, with black and brown leather separated by wood trim across the dash. Over in the driver's side, a 3-spoke steering sits at the helm. Remote controls for the stereo and cruise control are on the top 2 spokes. It has tilt and telescopic adjustment, while the seats have 8-way power adjustment with memory. Keep in mind that controls for the lights are on a dial on the left, while wiper and signal switches are on stalks behind the wheel. A peek at the instrument cluster reveals the dials organized into neat compartments. The speedometer and tachometer have the largest dials, illuminated in orange. Fuel and temperature gauges sit on opposite ends. In the very center is a multi-info LCD screen. It shows trip information, fuel range, and various other data. Over in the center ceiling is an auto-dimming rear-view mirror. Below it is the stack for entertainment and climate. The LCD screen on the very top displays settings for the iDrive control. This covers all of the car's functions, from safety aids to how bright the interior lights are. They're all toggled through the iDrive knob on the center console. Just below the aircon vents is the entertainment system, with dials arranged to be as flat as possible. Music, whether from the radio, CD changer, or an attached MP3 player, is routed through the surround sound system in the car and can be controlled by the remote on the wheel. Below it is a climate control with easy-to-understand controls. It also has dual zone function. Below these systems are compartments for storage that can also be hidden. Right by the driver's knee is a stick shift for the 6-speed automatic. It has a Tiptronic function for manual selection of gears. Other buttons control traction and stability features. This is also where the electronic handbrake and release buttons are. If that all sounds enticing, we haven't gotten to the best part. The real captain's chair in this car is in the back. The seats are designed for utmost luxury with loads of legroom as well. Rear passengers have their own 9.2-inch LCD screens. They can view movies from the DVD changer or from the built-in 12GB hard drive. A center divider drops down to reveal a separate set of iDrive controls for the captain. These configure climate settings in the rear. It can also control Bluetooth telephone connectivity functions. Behind it, underneath the armrest, is another compartment to hide valuable items. Underneath it, 2 cup holders pop out to hold drinks. On either side are controls for electric seating adjustment. Behind it is the trunk that's more than capable of accommodating several golf bags. A hole in the center can open up to handle very long items. Now that all passengers and cargo are loaded, no one needs to worry about road travel. The 7 Series comes with a whole suite of safety features. For one, there are 8 airbags within the vehicle to protect all the passengers. Each seat has a 3-point safety belt. The vehicle comes with a run-flat indicator to warn you of punctures. Furthermore, even pedestrians will be well protected in the event of an impact with a car. This look, both inside and outside of the 7 Series, shows that this luxury vehicle has got all concerns covered. With power, comfort, and safety well addressed, there's very little left to worry about except the destination.
That gives us a clearer picture of what the 7 Series is all about, and certainly something to work hard and aspire for.